Welcome to Trading Lounge and the Bitcoin report for the 26th of February. We'll also cover Ethereum as well. There's not a lot to report on that we didn't cover yesterday, but we'll go in and have a closer look and adjust some of the corrective rallies that we're looking at. In the bigger picture here, just on the daily chart for Bitcoin here, even if I've made a mistake here, we've got wave 3 here. If it wasn't this wave 3, it would be that wave 3, and then we'll be pulling back for that wave 4. How much difference would that make? Well, not a lot. This wave 4 here would be just above the level, and if we use the other wave 4, 1 degree higher would be just below the level. We know there's very large option plays at the around the 40,000 mark, so that's where really the buying opportunity is, because that's where the support is. We know that hedge funds, pretty much the same banks that are rocking the world in the silver market and the gold market, are in this market, and they're heavily on the short side with their futures contracts, but also too, folks would get nervous and be selling up the top there, so it's a bit of a mixture of everything. But there's a lot of buying coming in, if you understand, been observing who's been coming into the market. So there's billion-dollar orders coming in, yeah, there's a lot of support in the market. I think the important thing here is you're either a trader or you're a hodler. And if you're a hodler, and even a small hodler like myself, then you really need to think like the whales do and not be shaken out. So I see any pullback here as a blessing. I see it as an opportunity to buy more Bitcoin at a lower price. So those that get shaken out will be handing over their Bitcoin. It'll be as simple as that. So that said, this move that we're looking at here, this is the daily chart. We'll just drill in and take a closer look at the pattern. So not a lot has changed in all of this. We were viewing this down here as 5 waves, and that was easier to see on Ethereum. So if I can just bring Ethereum across here on the 1 hour chart as 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 down for the A wave, the back up here for the A wave. I'll talk about this in a moment, this one here, but just to point out that we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you can see that in the crypto indices as well, but they're weighted towards Bitcoin and ETH, so we may as well go straight to the cause here. So what we were looking for yesterday was a move up into the box here, the 50-60% retracement level. Is that finished, and are we on our way down, is a question that we need to look at today for this. So with that in mind, we're going to move into the hourly chart here. So it is possible for the A wave to be here and the B wave to be finished here, but I don't like the idea of the B wave being finished here. I prefer it to be over here for this. Did I just cut through to the 4 hour chart? Yeah, okay. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go straight into the tick chart. I'm going to bring some more data in here as well. So let me just bring in a bit more. So we're looking down as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here for that, the same as ETH. It counts better on ETH. And then we're looking for, let's just put this in here. I haven't done that. So the A wave here and the B wave over here. And we'll put the C wave in later. That's not a big deal. So what I was thinking is this B wave finished on this top here? I don't think it is, actually. I think it's over here. And I think that we've got 5 more waves to go up here for this, from the green wave A here, and then an A wave, a B wave here. This didn't make a new high on ETH, by the way. It only made it here. So we've finished a high in here in 3 waves. We've got 5 waves here, for the A wave, and then 3 waves for the B wave. We've got 5 waves down here. We can look at that in a moment. So should be looking at 5 waves to the upside here for the B wave here, and then down in 5 waves coming back down into the 40 area here for that. And yeah, so I think that, just expand this up a little bit. So it's yeah, putting the B wave over here would be sort of the natural thing to do, but how do you count that up there? Do you do that as an A wave, a B wave, and a C wave down? We don't even have 3 waves here, so this is definitely an A and a B and a C wave here for the B wave. So I think all of this is part of the B wave, so I think we're going to get a move up here. But even so, let's just say that this is, anyway, that's what I think. I think that I've got an A wave here, an A, B, C for the B wave here, and then 5 waves up for the C wave here. Now, if I'm wrong, then we would be looking at this move down through here, which we can have a look at in a little bit more detail, just for the budding traders. So 1 and 2 here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the 3rd wave, 4th wave, 5th wave, 2nd wave, 3rd wave here, ABC for the 4th wave here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for 1 here, 2 here, 3 here, 4 here, or even 4 over here. I'm not sure how that finishes, but probably down here. So we could probably put that in there now, and we've started our bounce already here. So that can go to there, wave 5 can go to there, and wave C can go to there, and wave B can go to there. Now, as I just mentioned, we'll be looking for 5 waves up here, but let's just say that I've made a mistake here. So if we were making a mistake, then we would be expecting a corrective rally, which would come in, say, I don't know if that's finished. That could be down for 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and one more low here. So you might need to adjust that, okay? But it still leaves the 50, 60% retracement level back up in that space there. So if I was wrong, then we would be looking here for an impulse wave up here, and then we would see that pull back in 3 waves, and then we would see another impulse wave up here in 5 waves, and then it will collapse at that point. I mean, it's going to be tough here anyway for any of these moves to the upside here, if that's going to be the case. Okay. What I'm going to do perhaps tomorrow is I thought that I would, now that we're in a correction here, so to speak, let me go back. I won't go back now, but what I thought I'd do is go back to 2012 and have a look at all the corrections there and just work our way through. Just a very quick exercise. So I may do that tomorrow, and also update the Bitcoin tomorrow as well on the Saturday to see how it's faring and how this is playing out here for this. So yeah, I thought it'd be interesting to go back, because I think a lot of the corrections are really quite similar, and if we can, we'll be able to group them into certain groups and get a bit of an idea on things. So it's interesting in this one, just coming back to this one here, and also ETH as well, which we'll have a look at next. With Bitcoin here, we made this little B wave made a new high here. So that's what it's, that's why it's sort of telling me that count is right. But on ETH here, this little B wave that's supposed to be in here, that never made a new high above the wave A here. And not that it has to. I can see we got 5 waves down here for the A wave, an A and a B and a C for the B wave here, and down for the C wave here. Now that may or may not be finished that low there, but once it is finished, then we should see a push up. So I need to check that out, but basically we can look at 5 waves to the upside here, and then we'll look at 5 waves to the downside here. Maybe something like that. So no change in anything, because we've got 5 waves here. That means after a correction, then we'll get another 5 here. So in this case, it would look like we've got 5 here. So wave 1 here, 2 here, going down for the 3rd wave here, 4th and 5th, having 5 waves down here for this. But anyway, we'll see what happens. I mean, we looked at a short trade here for this. We also looked at a long trade too, becoming support on top of the 650 here, but this one was triggered in. I'll leave you with that, but I'll definitely be taking some profit at the 1500 because it's going to be consolidating there. We'll get a bounce. If we don't get a bounce here, we'll get a bounce a little bit further down here. So lock in any profit you got as a trader. Yeah, so the interesting thing here though, the next short trade will be up here. Because this is an A and a B and a C wave here, that means that this A, B, C over here will be corrective. So that means, and we've got 5 waves coming down here. So that means we're going to get 5 waves coming down here for this. So anyway, that's where we are. It's all pretty sort of simple, I think. You just need to decide what you're going to do. I mean, me personally, I'm not going to be shaken out by this correction. I don't hold ETH, I hold Bitcoin, but I'll be looking to buy in this zone down here for Bitcoin. So just re-looking at Bitcoin there somewhat. Move this back to 200 there. Put this on the 4-hour chart. Yeah, I mean, I've been waiting for this for a while, you know. I got a small order up here, and I accumulated a lot through all through here, and I've got some here, and I got one order up here, and that's it. So this will give me a chance to see. I've got 3.5 Bitcoin. That means that I'll be able to get a bit closer to my 4 Bitcoins here. So I've been saving my money for this. So yeah, yeah. So all good. I don't think there's anything else I need to really talk about here. So yeah, just to recap here. Look, it is possible for it to drop down here, but it's also there's a good case for a move back up here in 5 waves, coming to somewhere into these tops here, and then folding back over at that point. Okay, so I'll leave it at that. Thanks for. I won't cover all the little coins. I covered them yesterday, so no need. Alrighty, cheers.